kind of.
Why can't people
Build
use
it.
that fantastic mind for something
good.
Good, for something good.
You know, instead of scamming people
Because they
out.
want to get rich.
I got
Well,
one.
you can get rich doing good things.
I got one that actually sent me a check. Are we live yet?
Someone sent you a check?
Well, actually, they sent it to Barbara, and
Don't catch it.
at my office address, it was Constant Contact. And I said, this is crazy. So I called Constant Contact because it was drawn on a bank in California. I called them, and they said, we don't have any accounts in California.
Live? Okay.
Jason's not here, so we
I
have a countdown.
Here's to be working.
Well, do we have to turn the camera on, or is it already?
It's on.
It's on, the red light's on.
Here's
Okay.
to all be on. Everything looks good.
I can't cover this up, I gotta be able to read it.
Says live.
Meeting of the Somerville Planning Board for June 28th, will please come to order. Adequate notice of this meeting as required by the Open Public Meeting Act has been provided. A copy of the notice specifying the date, time, and location was one posted on the bulletin board outside Borough Hall, 2 mailed to the Courier News, and 3 given to the clerk administrator. Okay, roll call.
Chairman Nevada?
Here.
Ms. Wazinski?
Here.
Mayor Sullivan?
Here.
Councilman Drew? Ms. Adair?
Here.
Mr. Akins? Mr. Kraska? Mr. Cresty?
Here.
Mr. Cleveland?
Here.
Mr. Adams?
Here.
And Ms. Warren? Here.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, approval of the minutes for June 14th.
So,
Second. Any additions or corrections? Okay,
Chairman Nevada?
yes.
Ms. Wazinski?
I was not here.
Mayor Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
Was not here?
Mr. Cresty?
Yes, here, and yes,
Mr. Adams?
yes,
And Ms. Warden?
everything's working good.
And Mr. Cleveland?
Yes. Okay, under the heading of resolution, we have the public guide to understanding planning board and zoning board procedures for attending and providing public comments at board meetings. I don't know, do we need a resolution for this? I think this is going up on the website, right?
Just going up on the website.
I mean, we can certainly adopt a resolution adopting this on behalf of the board, like a, done this in other towns, rules of citizen input,
Approving.
bylaws, something, exactly, approving that you're agreeing to incorporate this and put it up on the website. It's a belt and suspenders, but.
So can I just make a comment? I clicked on the link and it took me to the website for the town. But I had no idea, it just took you to the general website of the town. Can't we do a link that
Yeah.
takes it right to the zoning or the planning board stuff rather than just to the general page of the planning
There should
board?
be a link to Office of Economic Development.
So that's not what's in this piece of paper, because I clicked on the link when I got the copy of it. So it just took you basically to the home
It
page.
should go to the, should link to the community development,
We
link.
link to, it basically
And
has
they
all
can
the
do it,
resources.
it's just you make
Yeah.
a request that, it can be done.
Yeah, so I think if the link goes right to
Yeah.
where this
So
is,
we can send our resolution along with that recommendation.
that'd be great.
And they should be able to put the link so that comes up.
Yes,
You know, not even just to the economic development
Right.
page or to whatever, so.
it should come
the
right
link
to,
is-
yeah,
correct.
right to here. That's what I was thinking. It should come very specifically to where
Yep.
it is in the website, so to speak.
Okay, anybody else have any comments? Okay, somebody wanna move it?
Second.
Who wants a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
Stop talking to me.
Chairman Nevada?
Yes.
Ms. Wazinski?
Yes.
Mayor Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Mr. Cresty?
Yes,
Mr. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mr. Adams?
yes,
And Ms. Warren?
Yes.
Okay, we were supposed to tentatively hear a courtesy review for, the Board of Education, but they're not here, so,
Did we know? Did we know that they weren't?
Do they know?
Did they know?
Did they
weren't
let us know
coming?
they weren't coming?
No, they didn't let us know they were coming. They have not responded to our attempts to contact them.
Aha. Okay. Would you
So
like
we'll-
me to reach out to them?
Yeah.
Or Jenna or?
Yeah, I think, we need to do that. I mean, obviously, they're anticipating that we're gonna do a review. Mike wrote a letter,
Okay.
so,
Well, let me know how you want to do it. You wanna do something or something?
Because it's a courtesy review, it's impossible to just, since they see the letter and they can do what they want to do anyway, they
Yeah.
just decide not to.
that's
If
possible.
you look at the letter, it says pre-addition, it's really pre-K,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think it's an addition, I think it's renovation of the vestibule. And that's how I look.
Conversion?
Yeah, I think
Some
they're
kind
working
of
within their
interior
spaces.
renovation, if you look on the plan, it just shows part of the school being renovated. It's not an addition, it seems to be where the vestibule is.
So then a courtesy review isn't necessary.
What the plan showed was that part of the facility being renovated and some portions of the sidewalk, it's a new sidewalk, but for inspection, the sidewalk is there, so maybe it's replacement. I didn't see any new impervious.
Is that on the side of the building closest to the cemetery?
The western
Yeah,
side,
we
yeah.
can-
Yes, it's
Where
the
the
western
kindergarten lobby is?
side,
Yeah.
and then during where the kids were dropped off, they have a section of the sidewalk, which is there. So I went to see, new sidewalk, isn't sidewalk there, and the sidewalk is there, so, I think it's all internal renovations, and if we get that, I don't know we need a presentation on internal renovations.
Okay, and communicate that to them.
The cover letter just gave all the statutory stuff without saying what it's doing,
Okay.
so.
Alright, so we'll write a letter, I just
Yeah.
talked to Jenna, she showed me the emails that were there, and then have you just let me know exactly what you saw, and then we'll confirm exactly what they're doing, so we can make that determination, so whether they need it or not. No need for them to come if they don't have to.
Sounds like they're converting that lobby space into some
Yeah, there's
instruction
a big open
space.
space, you
Yeah.
come in where the
Yeah.
pre-K is, you,
Voting
Mayor,
machines,
you
I,
would know where
I
that is.
know, well,
Yeah.
voting machines used to be there too until they moved them over to the gym.
Okay, at this point, I'll open the meeting up to the public for comment for things that aren't on the agenda. Mr. Public, do you have anything to say?
No, I just have one thing, just an update. You got a notice from Bridgewater, there is a self-storage going in on the westbound Route 22 by Boston, way down by Chimney Rock. We got a notice because it's a large, it's 129,000 square foot self-storage. So it's large.
Where?
but
Self-storage, like a
Self-storage.
But
But
where?
By Boston.
By
That's
Boston, down by, it's west of Boston,
Oh,
right?
it's way down.
Okay, it's down west of Boston, where it's 22.
But is it the mini ones, like the mini
No,
self-storage?
It's a
or-
big building, so it's
It's like the one
air
on
conditioned,
206.
it's conditioned, so you have a cubicle in a big building.
Okay.
So you have all the rows,
Is it
Yeah.
before or after Boston?
it's on the west side, so it's, if you're
Right
coming,
after Boston?
yes,
Past the, you go on,
On-
like,
on the
under the
westbound
underpass
side.
and then on the west side.
right, there's a triangle shaped piece there. So it's so far out, I don't see an impact to Somerville, so that's.
Not there, no.
We got that, and then I followed out with those Scarlett and Nancy, I think Provost from Bridgewater, on the application for the warehouse on 22. It's a twin to the one that we were dealing with. It's literally the paper street to the east. So, and I'm waiting for dates to see if it's being complete. We have a full application, and I'm waiting to hear back on what the status of that application is.
No, I haven't seen that one, the second one.
Yeah, we got a package, but I'm following up to see if Bridgewater basically deemed it complete.
Okay.
It's in the M zone, so it's gonna be a board of adjustment, because in the M zones, it's a use variance.
But we have the package, so I can get a copy
Yes,
of
we
that.
can, we have a complete package.
Okay.
I just don't have a timetable, and then we can get together and see what the planning board wants to do on that one.
And the
What
original
about-
project is still bubbling.
Last email I have is they were basically kicking the can, they didn't wanna, because they got the application in before the use variance changed, before the change. And they're not really moving forward, but they keep asking for continuances. So the last email I got from Scarlett said the continuance is gonna be a minimum through July. So I have another question to Scarlett about that continuance, whether it's gonna be kicked in August, or when is basically if there's no activity, at some point, the Board of Adjustment is going to dismiss it.
I was gonna say they're allowed to
Dismiss it, yes, my understanding, you would dismiss it without prejudice, which means they could reapply, Kara, is that correct?
Well, I think, this is what I would do, I don't know how they're trying to handle it, but if there's a continuous adjournment, I would let the applicant know that if they don't proceed at the next meeting, we're at that 120-day time period, at which point the board would vote, the board would typically deny it, but they would deny it for purposes of the fact that they didn't present information and.
But that means that the new zoning would be
Correct.
in
My
effect for
understanding,
them.
that would be new applications, so you would need a use variance for both sides.
Correct, so I mean, if, I would withdraw it if I'm them, if you haven't gotten to that point, so either which way, they're probably trying to figure out what the better way goes.
Whatever it's heard, we'll be there.
And so anybody knows, the warehouse or industrial M&M, which is past Green Knoll, the grill up on 202, that we got notice on, that Bridgewater approved that. So that's a warehouse, it was, I think, a manufacturing facility, but it was set up like a warehouse for 49 days. So the Bridgewater did take action.
What's
This is
there now?
where they took the
Nothing,
building
they
down.
demolished the
Demolished
buildings,
the
they had
building,
office buildings that got demolished, I think it's a rehab zone. So they demolished it, and they got the approvals to put, you can call it a manufacturing, but it's up just like a warehouse.
It's right next to the
I-
BMW.
So it's
last
an
I
assembly,
looked at
yeah,
it,
it's
it was,
assembly.
no one, again, they didn't know who the tenant is, so they're saying manufacturing, they have one, but I'm sure there's some conditions in the approval about, if it's a warehouse, they have to get other approvals, but it's set up, they got a lot of bays, so for warehouse use.
Yeah, and it's far enough away from us, so.
Right, we briefly discussed this about 4 months ago, and it was so far out that even the truck turning shouldn't be impacting Somerville. That road it's a very challenging road, if you're up there about getting, you have the same thing, almost the problem with 22 eastbound, is how the trucks get to the site from 287. It's all, getting to the site from 287 from that location is very challenging.
So it looks like Bridgewater canceled the July 11th meeting, for lack of agenda. So it's getting kicked to August.
So when I get some dates, I'll let you know the dates and what's going on there.
Okay. All right, I have no comments.
I have one comment if I could. If you have a chance, if you haven't been past the Baker and Taylor site, the western building is, the first floors are framed out. And I saw workers there on their way here tonight, still working tonight, walking on, I guess, the floor of the second story. So they are moving. The site is pretty much leveled, including the eastern side. Looks like they're preparing the retaining wall there as well.
6 days a week.
So it's, and they're sweeping the streets because they're under the guidance of, I guess, the Soil Conservation District.
Yes.
So they sweep the streets every day, and it's a work in progress, but there's progress. So if you haven't had a chance to look at the fruits of our labor, take a ride or a walk down there sometime. It's a needed change.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
So moved. Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you.
You going to
Yeah, we're still hot, right?
Yeah, I'll get it. Carol, when Jennifer get it, how do we get this guy?
Push the button.
Push
it.
it.
The top one?
Yep.
I didn't push it.